Good morning. It's day 3 of Vlogmas, and if you hear strange noises behind me, it's the cats because they decided to play hide and seek just as I was sitting down to record. Yesterday evening, not sure if you remember, but I told you about I ordered some lights for this window online that I didn't trust, so I bought some in addition to those. Well, the lights have arrived. They look okay, so I'm going to try to put them up and see what they look like on the window. And if I think that they work, I'll move that light outside. That bit of the project will have to wait until it's daylight. What I am going to do as soon as I've finished my coffee, or not finished, this is a big mug, but had enough coffee and had something to eat, I'll take down these and put up the other ones. That I can do if it's dark outside, because it's not dark inside. You would have thought I had the thing for Felix, because the hot pink sweater I keep wearing is a Felix sweater, and this is a Felix cardigan. I love both of them, and I've knitted more than one. I've knitted 2 Felix cardigans and 2 Felix sweaters, and I'll probably knit more. Both because it's a fun, quick knit, and because I love the shape of them. Whenever I feel like knitting again, that is. I have tons of projects I want to do before then. I have tons of projects to finish as well. I did the frog or finish, but most of it is stuff I want to finish. So that didn't help much. So when my knitting mojo comes back, I will have to prioritize my works in progress and figure out what's the most urgent one. I'm going to make myself some breakfast, and then I'm going to start tackling the lights in the window. As you can see behind me, the original lights are back up. The new lights were nice, more discreet than these ones. You couldn't tell there were stars at the bottom until you got really close up. But there was one thing that really annoyed me with them, and that was that the plug was only this far from the first light, so I had to hang the extension cord in the middle of the wall by the window to be able to use them. And then these lights were too short for where I wanted to put them outside, so that didn't work either. So these are back up. Isak can have the other ones for his apartment if he wants to. Or I can figure out somewhere else to put them, where the extension cord problem isn't as much of a deal. We're going to have an electrician here sometime next year to get outlets over the windows. That's normal in Norway because people often have lights in their windows. And in our old place we had outlets over the windows. So we're going to get that done, hopefully, sometime next year. So maybe next Christmas I can have them somewhere in the house. So I've sort of figured that the way I wanted to put those lights outside would look really beautiful though, so maybe I'll get some more lights. On the other hand, all Christmas lights normally are half price in January, at the end of the season. So maybe I'll just get some more for next year then, and wait until next year doing more lights outside. I mean, we're sort of strapped to cash at the moment because we've been paying mortgage for 2 houses this fall since we bought this place. So now I'm going to make myself a cup of coffee, and hubby will be home in about an hour, and then starts the big stressful part of the day. Snape is going to the vet to get his monthly arthritis shot. And then I'm going to do some speed shopping while hubby waits in the car with Snape in his carrier. Normally he's okay with being in the carrier in the car. It's the driving bit he doesn't like. So hopefully I can get some shopping done today. I want a Christmas tablecloth for the kitchen table, among other things. So I'll see you later. Just got back from town. Snape has been to the vet for his monthly arthritis shot. I went into a store in a hurry to get a new tablecloth for the kitchen table. I wanted a new one for Christmas. And we're going to stay home for maybe 2 hours. And then we're headed out again. We are going to do... First we're going to attend sort of a function for the International Day for People with Disabilities. That's today. Hubby is on the local council for people with disabilities, and my son has a disability, so I'm going to participate. And as soon as that's finished, we're headed to quiz night, so we won't be home until late. So this is the last thing I'm recording today, because I want to edit this and get it up on YouTube before we leave for the function. It's either that or staying up late tonight to get it edited and posted on YouTube, and I don't feel like it, because I know I'm going to be totally exhausted when I come home tonight. Because both of these occasions are peoply, and it's going to be late when we come home, so no, I'm not going to do that tonight. So today's Vlogmas episode isn't getting any longer than this. I haven't got any plans tomorrow though, for leaving the house, that is. And December 6th I can start driving again, so I'm planning on going to town on Monday to pick up a few bits and pieces. It's going to be so amazing being able to go into town on my own again. I haven't been able to do that since we moved here, so looking forward to that. Now I'm going to edit this, finish my coffee, and try to relax for a couple of hours before we have to head out again. See you tomorrow morning.